Hey, Facebook, TikTok, Instagram, it's me, Misha Lee. I know sometimes it's really difficult as we age, especially for those of us who are over 40, to try to visualize ourselves starting something new. It can be difficult, it can be scary, it could be one of those things that you might have shared with your family and friends, and they're like, nah, don't do that, you can't do that. But let me tell you something. It's never too late to start something new. It's never too late to revisit something that you wanted to do a long time ago. And if you put yourself in a group of people who are always telling you, no, you need to wait, or you shouldn't do this, or you shouldn't do that, got some hair going on here, you'll find that you'll stay in a space where you feel stuck. And it's not that they necessarily trying to keep you stuck, but they can only see what they see. You know, as you get older, your mind begins to shift from taking advantage of the world and going after your dreams and your vision to trying to be secure, safe, and solid. The older you get, you want solid things. You want things that are secure. You want something like they saying, secure the bag. That's what you want. You want to secure the bag. You don't want to do nothing that's going to mess with your bag. You ain't doing nothing new that's going to take away from your money. You ain't doing none of that. But I just want to encourage you today. Don't give up on your dream. Don't give up on your dream because you're getting older or you feel like you need to try to create this situation over here so it can be secure. Now listen, I am team number one when it comes to, hold on, let me tell y'all something. Take these glasses off because I need you to see the white of my eyes. I am team one when it comes to following your dreams, when it comes to having a vision in your mind and jumping on it or doing things that everybody else is telling you that you shouldn't do. Let me tell you, I'm team one for it, but you have to have a contingency plan for that. And when I mean a contingency plan, I'm not saying having something else other than that. You got to have more than one way to do it. You got to have more than one way to do it. And you have to have other streams of income going on. Like, for instance, me being in the beauty industry, I've been a solid 100% every day, every week show up hairstylist ever since 1995. If they didn't see me, it's because they weren't trying to book me. Come on, somebody come with me. If they didn't see me, they weren't trying to book me. But people who was trying to book me knew where I was because I never stopped doing hair. I've always been doing hair. But over those years, I've seen the industry change. And all the changes that a lot of the people think are going on now, we done been through this before. I've already weathered this storm 2 or 3 times with the beauty industry. So everything that you see going on right now is nothing new. It's new to the people that's in it because they in it new. They just getting in it. I've already been down that road. I already know what's down there. So I've learned that you have to reinvent yourself if you want to stay in a particular place that you feel comfortable with. And when you get to a place that you are comfortable, it's time for you to get out of your comfort zone. It's time for you to step out and do something you never done before. And so I began to put systems and things in place because, like I said, as a salon owner, you don't always have somebody with you. Now, for the last 20 years, I've had at least one person in the salon with me. Well, for the last let me go back on that. For the last 6 years, I've had somebody consistently, at least one person working with me in my salon. And it's not because we don't have space. It's because you either don't have people that's qualified for the positions or you have people who just don't want to jump in that water and be knee deep in it. They want to play around with it. They'll toy around with it enough to be able to get a little bit, okay, I feel good, and get a little bit of vindication. But to go knee deep in and jump in over here in these deep waters, see, we over here swimming in the sea. We over here in the ocean over here at Akachi Beauty Salon. So when you come over here talking about being a hairstylist or a makeup artist or nail technique, we knee deep. We need deep. We don't have the backup jobs. We don't have the backup money from the boyfriend, the husband, or the sugar daddy, or whatever you want. We don't have that. We are all we. So we have to go hard every single day. So when you're in the beauty industry, you have to create a situation that will accommodate you when those people are not there in your beauty salon. When you don't have but just you and that one other person, or you and those 2 other people, you have to have other things in place. I have about 5 or 6 things going on, and they're like, oh, you're so busy. No, I'm just doing my job. I'm just doing my job. And as I see myself grow, I see myself putting myself in a place where I feel better about what I do. When I used to work doing hair, Even when I had a staff, now normally, when I first opened up my salon, it was just me and it was my manager and one other person that worked with us. Then I started getting into where I did a lot of apprenticeships. I do apprenticeships in my salon. So for instance, an apprenticeship is when someone is in beauty school, or if they're a nail tech, or if they're a makeup artist, esthetician. When they get out of school, they need somebody to work up under. And what I do is, what I'm not specialized in, I bring people in to train them, to help them specialize in. And every person that's ever been in a mentorship or apprenticeship with me, all of them are successful. All of them are successful. All of them are successful. They blown up. They gone on to do their things because I did the piece that I'm supposed to be. Now they going on to somebody else to do the next piece and the next piece. And see, that's what it's all about. And I appreciate that journey. I remember at one point we had about 10 people in our staff. It felt good to have that many people around. And it's not a problem handling those people. But guess what? In the beauty industry, the turnover is just like it is in fast food. So I just wanted to get on here and encourage any of you that are beauty salon owners. If you are starting out as a hairstylist, if you're starting out as a salon owner, link up with me. Make sure you follow me on YouTube. Make sure you follow my Instagram page, Demisha Lee. Make sure you follow my TikTok page, because I'm always here dropping some knowledge when it comes to what helps and how to grow your business and how to put your brand in a space where it works for you and you don't never necessarily work for it. I really appreciate the place that I am in right now. I'm being called in from big places like Bronner Brothers. I just got an invite to be a celebrity stylist. I know. And see, that's not a title I never put on myself. See, people, you got a lot of self-proclaimed celebrity stylists, or they master style. They self-proclaim. But see, I didn't have to proclaim that. My clients proclaimed that. People who've been in my mentorships proclaimed that. And so I'll be going out to Arkansas, and I'm super excited about that hair show, because it's the first one that they're having in this particular area, but it's really, really big. So, but you guys will be along with me. But I want you to know that in order for you to live that lavish lifestyle, and when I say lavish, I'm not necessarily talking about all the Mercedes Benz and Rolls Royces. Honey, let me tell you something. A lot of them people you seeing online, baby, they're renting it, but I ain't mad at them. I'm not mad at them, because it takes money to rent those things. Those things don't rent for cheap. But at the end of the day, I'm all about that person who need to make a serious living. You got health insurance to pay. You got retirement that you're trying to provide. You got renter's insurance to pay. All that comes in packages and understanding how to set your business up so that you can pay yourself. So you have to go out here and get these other jobs because you're not making enough money to be able to do what it is that you need to do for your clients. Your client, let me tell you something. Your clients are sitting in right now. Your clients are sitting in your salon waiting for you to service them, not necessarily because you don't know how to book. It's just you don't know how to charge. You don't know how to give them what the value that they asking for. You don't, they sitting in your couch waiting for you to get to them, complaining. And let me tell you something, just because you can book them don't mean they ain't gonna complain about you. They complain, yep, they complaining. I hear about it. I done been there, done it. They complaining about having to sit there so long, but they love what you do. But the moment that you get your business in order, the people that truly love what you do, they'll be there. And the ones that might leave, they might leave, but they'll come back. They'll come back because let me tell you something. You can't pay for good. You cannot buy good service. You can't buy it. Good service is what it is, and people will pay whatever it is they got to pay to get that kind of service. So I absolutely love you guys right here on Facebook. I want to encourage you. And for those of you that are praying and believing God for something, understand this. This is what I heard this morning, and it stuck to me like glue. Some of y'all are running around here trying to jump on somebody else's table. Some of y'all around here trying to connect and collab and do all this stuff with people. I'm with a collaboration. Let me tell you something. I'm team collaboration. I am team collaboration. Yes, I'm going to shake my hair because, baby, this wig is a year old. And we sell these wigs at a Gotcha Beauty Salon. Honey, baby. Okay. But anyway, I'm all about a collaboration. But what I heard specifically today is that God said he will create a table before your enemies. He will prepare a table before your enemies for you. So there are some parts of what you are doing that's your table you're supposed to be sitting at. You're not supposed to be sitting at everybody's table. You're supposed to be, it's your table that you're supposed to be sitting at. It's your table that you're supposed to be setting. It's your table that you're supposed to be inviting people to. So don't get so caught up in running around here trying to jump on everybody's bandwagon, because jumping on everybody's bandwagon ain't necessarily going to serve you the way that it should serve you. Be mindful about what you're doing and make sure that the connections and the people that you are connecting with, even if it's a great connection, sometimes it's still not for you. Let God prepare that table before you in the presence of your enemies. I promise you, the table that He gonna give you, honey, ain't nobody gonna be able to buy it. You'll be bringing people to your table, blessing them. So for every hairstylist, every person in beauty, if you're a beauty professional, you need someone to help you with your business. You are looking for someone to show you how to take their business and create all these other streams of revenue. If you tired, if you mad about the fact that you went to beauty school and you still got to go somewhere and work another job, I'm the person you need to hook up with. I know the sacrifices that have to be made, but see, the way that I did it, you don't have to do it that way no more. It's so many other ways for you to bring in revenue that you don't even have to work your regular job. You spend almost a year in school getting your license as a cosmetologist, and then you stuck because you say, I ain't got no clients to do hair. Let me tell you something. As a cosmetologist, you can do nails, you can do aesthetics, you can do hair. You can do all three of them. You don't have to have another license. You don't have to go and get a license to be an esthetician. As a cosmetologist, you are an esthetician. As a cosmetologist, you are a nail technician. So if you are someone who have been to school and you don't have the clients to be able to make the money that you're trying to make, you're not fully using. You need to take advantage of your degree. And I am calling it a degree because there's so many degrees that you can have when it comes to being a professional cosmetologist. My name is Demi Shalee. Follow me across all social media. And if you've ever been with me, tell somebody what it's all about. I love you guys. Talk to you later.